Phil, man, where are you, man? We got to get the show started. I need your help, man. I don't know how to work the computer.
I'm afraid your friend Phil's not gonna make it tonight.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, that's right. Everybody been eating turkey.
Are you some kind of like turkey virus? I don't understand.
It's me. I'm the coronavirus, but I got mixed with tryptophan from all this turkey. Cause all these Americans out here eating, they don't care. They just doing what they want.
Damn, that is very concerning. I don't understand, how did the tryptophan and the turkey become one with the coronavirus? It's giving me a lot of heart palpitations right now. So you telling me Phil can't make it on the show?
You don't need to worry about that. Phil's not gonna make it on the show. I'm sorry, but I've infected him fully and deeply with COVID-19, tryptophan, turkey meat, gravy. Everything's in his blood. He's probably gonna die.
I think you got him plenty scared. I don't think he's going to be worried about me at all tonight. Oh, hey, what's up, everybody? Yeah, I'm fine. I don't have COVID or anything. I didn't want to do Neo's show tonight, man, so I just needed a night off. But I hope you guys enjoy the show. Coming to you live from the most irrelevant corner of the internet, it's Late Night with Chill Neil. Tonight, December 2nd, we have Nintendo's naughtiest fanboy on the net, Ron Spetta. And the man who has fans lined up around the block for a taste of McDonald's beef sugars, Dalton Bauder. With special musical guest, Chill Neil. And now, here's your host, Chill Neil. Hey, good evening, everybody. Good evening, rather. Thank you for being here tonight. It's a very exciting evening. I've got some really great friends, really, but just people that actually inspired me to get into this game in the first place. We got two people from Philly, no less, which is just a strange coincidence how that went down. But we got Ron Spettacolare. You may know him as SpettaComedy, as well as the other homie, Dalton Bauder from RealMcDondals on the show. We're very excited to have him here. I mean, I need to calm down, you guys. I'm getting a little, might be having some nervous sweats. That's okay, though. You know, it's been a long holiday season already, and it's just getting started. But I've been thinking about some of these, holiday shenanigans that we get into, and I really started thinking about something that was just kind of important to me. So, All right, well, for our next segment, we're going to be asking a very important question that I don't think any late night show has ever asked before. And that question is, can it pie? Can it pie? Can it pie? Yes, that's right, folks. You heard it correct. Right, can it pie? We want to ask, can any ingredient or item or, device, perhaps, can it pie? Can it be pied? Well, we're going to find out tonight on the first segment of Can It Pie. We have a very special ingredient to my heart. I've been thinking about those beans, and we're going to try to see if we can pie some Bush's baked beans. Let's take it up to the kitchen. Let's see what we can do. All right. Well, let's go ahead and lay in the most important ingredient, Bush's baked beans, right into the pie crust. Yes, fits perfectly. And I got this croissant dough. We're just going to lay that over the top. It's been floured and stretched, and it seems like it's almost perfect size. Let's see if we can get it all the way to the edge. It got some tears. Damn. You're on what? Damn. We'll pinch those together. Let's just do a little pinch like that. Yeah, this will probably be fine. All right, I think we're ready for the oven. Let's take it to the oven, y'all. Oh, wow, look at that. It's like a bean pie. I guess the crust is like peeled back, but let's see if we can just go ahead and cut out a piece, and we'll deliver it over to Phil here, see what he thinks. I'm going to go like this.
Phil, are you ready here? I got you ready. I want you to just try this out and tell me, can it pie? Just tell me what you think. You want me to try a pie? Hell yeah, man. That's just the nicest thing you've done for me. I don't know, in like a long time. Okay. So we got the plate. I'm not sure about the blindfold, but I guess I get it. You need like a blind taste test. Okay. Got decent crust. The filling is strange.
Real life, dude.
Oh, oh no! What is it? Is this? Oh, is this baked beans? Why would you do this to me? What is it? A baked bean pie? Oh my god!
All right. Wow. Okay. Well, as you saw, it appears that apparently Bush's Baked Beans can pie. You hear to hear first, folks. Can it pie? Yes, it can. Can it pie? Can it? All right. Well, that was a very interesting segment. My friend Phil was not prepared, but I am prepared right now for the homie Ron Spetta. Welcome to the show. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. How are you, sir?
I'm doing pretty well myself. I mean, I wish I had eaten some bean pie before the show tonight. I feel, unfortunately, finished it all off. So, I mean, I'm a little bit jealous. I'm a little bit salty.
It looked
But, you know-
disgusting. I'm sorry. It just looked disgusting. It's amazing, but it's disgusting. But okay, keep going. Sorry.
The Lord will never know. Or the world will never know. The Lord does actually know. I want to ask you something. I'd like to do these questions right off the bat just to get things going. Say this. Fuck, marry, kill. It could be Waluigi, Bowser, or Toad. How would you go?
I kill Toad. I fuck Waluigi. I marry Bowser, dude. I marry Bowser. I just think Bowser would be that. I mean, we have that fucking castle. I live in a castle, you know. Toad
That
is.
was the correct answer. It says
I know.
right
I
here
know
that
it was. I know it was because there's so many Toads. There's so many Toads. You know what I mean, there's only one Bowser, and Waluigi probably crazy. You know, probably.
He probably does a lot of
Crazy.
twists in bed, a lot of positions that you couldn't necessarily do with, the other Nintendo characters. Which honestly, that leads me to my next question, which, I'm very curious. You really go deep into the Nintendo world and you really take some of the Nintendo characters into different spaces that, I'm sure the creators of these games would not necessarily have ever hoped for or expected. I can only imagine some of the things you must have seen to create these images. Can you give me some stories from the dark web when you're looking up, Princess Peach and, Bowser with the big dong hanging out? Like, are you actually creating these? Or are you finding them?
Yes. So I mean, well, the Dong one. I mean, that's actually that's real Dong. That's real dang.
Of course.
It's hanging real dang there. A lot
Not
of
the
times,
best example, but
Yeah, but a lot of times, like you'll search for something, and then there's always someone that like makes some some weird thing on DeviantArt or like some obscure weird screenshot from God knows what. So I just find it and just crop it out and play with it any way I can. So it's it's me for, I guess I'm bad for putting it together, but it's real. There's bad people actually making the shit that I'm finding and then making their stuff technically worse. So
I can relate to that a lot because there was one time I wanted to make a meme of the Trailer Park boys, Mr. Leahy and Randy. So I started searching for the actors in different scenarios, and man, the internet does not disappoint. So
nah.
I haven't gone down the deep rabbit hole of Nintendo darkness, but I can imagine you've seen some things.
Yeah, because people are fucking disgusting. And that's just that. It really is. It's just I mean,
One thing that
I
also
also make dildos, so it doesn't matter.
Fair enough.
People are great. People are good.
It's not just people. We are actually disgusting. You and I sitting here tonight are probably just as disgusting as some of those people in our own ways, right? In a beautiful way.
Yes. 100% correct. 100% correct.
So not to get too nasty, but I know that you love the Nintendo lore. You made fantastic memes out of it, but I always see some of your memes that make me wonder: do you play all the games that you meme? Like, I saw one not too long ago for the it was the Orgasmic King, I think, based off that new Paper Mario.
Orgasm King, yeah. Mm-hmm. So
do you actually play them all?
Basically, if it's first party Nintendo, there's a 93% chance I'm going to get the game, unless it's an RPG or something. I don't really fuck with them too much. But like if it's first party Nintendo, I'll get. So like when Origami King came out, yeah, I played it, and I was like, all right, I got to make a thing of this. Like Age of Calamity came out, I've been playing that. I made a meme last night. Like if it comes out and it drops and it's Nintendo and it's hot, like I want in. Like I just love it.
I was gonna ask you about Calamity.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you enjoying it? Is it good?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's actually great. I'm actually really loving it. So Nintendo guys, if you're watching it, it's great. Great job. It's a
Well,
job.
you already knew. It's funny. I was going to ask you if you had a calamity meme, but you already knew. You got it lined up.
Yeah, I did one last night, and then it's funny because like now they just released an update for Switch where when you take your screenshots on the Switch, you can send it right to your cell phone, which the memes are becoming more because before you used to have to take like the SD out, put the SD in the computer, find the picture, and then take it that way. So now I just get to send them right to myself. So
You had to be
it's game
committed
on
to
now,
that meme.
so it's real. Yeah, it's real. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. You should
Well,
be like
just to come again.
yeah. No, it's good.
Well,
No,
I
we're
was going to
good.
pivot a little bit on you because I'm very curious. I came to know you just like our other guest tonight, Dalton, through memes, right? But everybody comes to memes in a different way. And I learned that you've done a lot of improv comedy. I don't know if that was concurrent with making memes or before, but I'm just very curious how, I always like to examine comedy and I like to put it in a modern perspective. I wonder how doing improv informs your perspective as a meme creator. Is there any connecting dots you can give us?
Yeah, there actually are in terms of I'd say the biggest thing would be like how to find the funny or play on that funny or a lot of times I like to one thing with improv they say is like if this is true what else is true. So with a lot of stuff that we do, especially you do, like if I can make this exist in this world, why can what else can I make? Like if they make jewel pods that are this, what else can they be? Like so like yeah, absolutely. And then you learn how to find what's funny. You learn how to find like what you like and what makes you happy. Because in the day, like we got to sink a bunch of time into this bullshit anyway. So you find what you love, and that's why it's Nintendo, dildos, and things of that nature. So yeah, but improv is. I would love to, as cool as the internet is, I miss it. I miss on stage. I really do. And stage is cool.
It made me wonder, I wanted to ask you because it's such a strange time right now where even if your, meat and potatoes of comedy was the stage and doing improv and that kind of thing, you can't do it right now. Does having the meme, audience, does that help or do you still feel the absence?
I mean, it's cool. Like it's, like I like it. Like I just love to make stuff. Like in a day, like that's like that's the ultimate is like making and giving. I mean, your likes, getting a like isn't the same as getting a laugh. I can tell you that much. Like I couldn't care less about how many likes a photo gets or anything like that. Like it's not the same. Yeah, I don't know.
I appreciate that because there's different types of writing you can do and imagining and forming of jokes you can do for comedy. And it's like with a live audience, the joke breathes differently. With the meme, people have time. They can sit with it for a couple minutes and find laughs after that amount of time. But in the theater, it's gotta hit you. You don't want to wait a whole lot of time or it feels like something went wrong.
It's actually funny you say that because I feel like with a meme, that's what it has to be. It has to hit you right away and has to be funny within 2 seconds. Because if it's not, like as much as we like to hide dumb things in our pictures, half the time nobody's ever going to find them or look to think there's something else there. They're just going to look for the joke at face value. So
that's interesting.
I don't know, but in terms of speed and comedy, like timing like that, like on stage, like throwing out some well-timed nonsense, that's where it's at, man. That's it. Like that's put that right in my vein. That's where it's at. Yeah, well-timed stupidity is. I live for that shit. I live for it.
Well, you had mentioned just a moment ago something that I'm going to bring up to you again and show a few for the audience here. You have a long running line of dildos based on pop culture references.
Yes.
And as most, good performers go, you have kind of jokes that you call back. But how did the dildo thing become your shtick in the past few years?
Yeah, you know what? Because it was a couple years ago, and I see like Adam the Creator and Sean Speasy, like they were doing stuff like that, like fake products, and the worst bike, all that, and I kept seeing a lot of the same thing. You know what I mean? I just kept seeing like I don't know how many fake movies or how many fake whatever. I was like, what's something else that nobody's really doing or making that's stupid and really funny, and I just thought, well, no one's gonna make a dildo. Like, no one's gonna do it. I just told myself no one would. So I was like, why wouldn't I be the best in the world at it? Why don't I fucking do it? And dude, it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. It's one of the best decisions I've ever made because they're just so stupid. It's just like, I don't know. I fucking love them. I love them all. I don't know.
Well, you really nailed it. I mean, because I think there's some of the most viral. It's probably one of the reasons I ever got to know you is probably a viral dildo post. But you did make a new one for us. I want to reveal it on the show right now, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, man, put it on. Yeah, this is fresh meat for you.
This is just freshly made, the Ladong James dildo with the custom basketball butt plug. I mean.
Yeah, it's
wow.
The basketball season's right around the corner. LeBron's a champ. I respect champions, and who wouldn't love a little Ladong, in their life? So there it is. I can see it on my
James. You can use Ladong James in the bubble. That's the best part. You don't have to break the bubble to get with Ladong James.
You don't need. No, you're absolutely right. You can get multiple Ladong shipped in. So. That's a nice Ladong. I actually modeled that off of when I made a dildo of 50 Cent. It's the same shaft. I just reworked. So if any of you out there are collecting my dildos and you notice, say you're getting these 3D printed and you notice, the shaft is the same, it is. So I'm not trying to cheat you guys out there, but yeah.
Wow. There might be some undertones there that we don't need to discuss on the show. Well,
I wish I could get one 3D printed, dude. I really think we can sell one. I really do. I really think we got a good 3D print. I really think we could. So we'll see.
Let's crowdfund this. Everybody in the chat, if you want to get the Ladong James dildo 3D printed, it wouldn't take much. Probably just a few $1,000s to get the model made. Then we can, we could do one at a time. But I don't think the texture would be right for the dongification. It wouldn't, you need the smooth molded plastic, not the printed. I don't think it would work the same.
You're probably right. I've never used that kind of equipment, so I'm that's wishful thinking on my end. I should have been more informed. I apologize.
Equal opportunity, you know what I'm saying? That you can be pegged with the Ladong James too. And, that's important. The texture is important to the
Absolutely right, man. You're absolutely
Ron,
right.
Man, thank you so much for being on the show tonight. It's really a pleasure because you have been an inspiration to me. I followed you from making memes to seeing your videos and learning that you were in the theater, and it's just such a pleasure to talk and share this space with you tonight. Thank you for being here. And everybody stick around because we got another great guest from Philly. Dalton Bauder will be coming up next after a short commercial break. Thanks again. Ron, will you come join us again sometime in the future?
Whenever you want, sir. I'm yours.
All right, brother. Have a great night. We'll talk to you soon, man. And we'll be right back, y'all.
From the #1 New York Times author of Urethra Untapped Potential and Autumnal Scrotum comes the next paradigm-shifting self-improvement manual you have to own. Dildonics. Pre-order now. Pants floor. Pants floor. Pants floor. Pants floor.
All right, y'all, we are excited to share a new segment of the show with you tonight, one that we've really fallen in love with. This is Small Calls. Small Calls. That's right. This is where we're going to try to feature some small businesses in our community in hopes of helping out mom and pop shops during these trying times. So first up, we're going to be giving a call to Harry's Pizza to speak to them about their handmade artisan pies. Let's go ahead and dial them up here. The number's on the screen for you guys. Make sure to reach out if you guys want to get one of Harry's pie. All right, don't hang up. I'm still here.
Harry Pizza, Leo speaking.
Oh, hello there, Leo. This is Chill Neil calling from Late Night with Chill Neil. Is Harry there?
There's no Harry here.
No, wait, so Harry doesn't own the place? I want to feature him on my show. Can we put here?
No, I'm Leo, the owner. Do you want a pie or not?
I don't.
We're running specials on a large puberoni with extra cheese and a side of garlic breeds.
I don't understand. Why is it called Harry's Pizza if there's no Harry there? Can I speak to him or just for the?
No, you got it all wrong. It's just Harry Pizza. No apostrophe S.
Okay, so are you telling me you got hair on the pizza? Is that what's going on?
Yes, it's a full-on hair pie. Try our signature white pizza. Only the finest gray hair sourced from the old country.
Wow. I mean, that's absolutely wild. You got any other specials you're running tonight?
Here at Harry Pizza, we're running a holiday special. Harry thin and crispy, with a Caesar salad on the side. Our artisanal pizza has hand-pulled hair, fresh from the southern region of Thames Villa. We also sprinkle our crust with just a touch of freshly grated dandruff. This Sicilian classic is the inspiration for Harry Pizza.
Wow. What was the beginning like for Harry Pizza? How did you guys get started with all this?
Well, that's a great question, Neil. My father used to be a barber, and it was my job as the shopkeeper to sweep up between the customers. On break, I would get a slice and a Coke from the pizza joint next door, and naturally there would be a hair or two floating around, and you just kinda got used to eating a few fallen soldiers.
Wow. Okay. Tell us more.
So after eating all this hair, I got the idea to open my own shop. I didn't really want to follow in my father's footsteps. Why not let my hair down and carve out my own path, eh? I just thought that putting those pubes on the pizza would set me apart from every other nickel-dime joints in town. I think it's working.
Do you all at least wash the hair before you put it on the pizza?
Are you kidding me? Did Michelangelo wash the oils out of his brush when painting the Sistine Chapel?
I think so, yes.
The simple answer is no, he didn't. So if you think for 1 second when washing out all the flavor in the hair, you are mistaken, sir.
All right, well, thank you guys very much at Harry Pizzas for coming on the show. We would love to try it out. Any parting words?
Come on down to Harry Pizza. When you're here, your family.
Very nice. Wow. Okay. Well, guys, reach out to Harry Pizza because they need your support right now. All local small businesses need a little support. Numbers on the phone. Go ahead and give them a call. Wow, I hope y'all get a Harry Pizza, but for now, we're going to go ahead and reach out to the Bees Trigger man himself, Dalton Bauder of RealMcDondals. Welcome to the show, man. How you doing tonight?
What's hot?
What's absolutely exactly on?
Can I have one number 5, 2 number 4s? Hold on, large. Wait, is the ice cream machine working?
I'm afraid that the ice cream machine is working. No, I'm
It's
lying.
on? Oh, fuck.
I put my balls in it earlier and it's all clogged up. We can't use it right now. It's got ball ice cream.
Wait. Is it the tampons or is it the toilet?
It's just my homie that didn't want to clean it.
Oh, all right, that's fine. All right, then just that. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, this is Phil. This isn't. I thought I was on a drive-through. I'm sorry.
Let me get Dalton Bauder on the show, please. Hey, well, real quick, I just want everybody to know Dalton is not only an amazing creator across the spectrum. I mean, when I saw the first meme that he's got in the background right there, it was a life-changing moment because before that, I had made funny videos and I had made rap songs. But once I saw Bees Trigger for Munch, that was what led me in a straight line to making a song about flim flies and so forth and so on. And then I got to be friends with Dalton, and then now here we are on a show. So it's important to know not only has he been changing the game when it comes to memes, but he's got the kind heart, just like Sean Speezy. He's trying to put people on and get their art and their stuff shared as well. So I just want to say, hey man, hey, thanks. It's just a real honor to have you on the show. But I don't want to get too emotional. What I actually want to know is, I got to ask you something right off the bat. What is your favorite dollar food item from McDonald's? For you, is it the McChicken, the greatest fast food sandwich?
Listen, for years, I survived off of Adderall, cigarettes, and McChickens.
Damn. I could do that right now.
4 or 5 years, from like 17 to like 21, basically.
So for you, it is the McChicken, the greatest
For
fast
me-
food.
It's the McChicken.
I believe it. So is your love? Well, maybe love is a strong word. Is your experience with McChickens and Adderall and cigarettes? Is that what inadvertently led you to create McDonald's, the post-capitalist comedy meme page? I don't know what even to call it, but how did you get to that? Because I know
Well,
you've been making meme pages and stuff before, but this one seemed to be like a crystal, a diamond in the rough that just.
I love the opportunity to tell this story. So, like Spetta earlier, I am a Philadelphian, and I used to work at a shoe store downtown by Rittenhouse Park that is exactly next to the downtown McDonald's. And what I would do is be really hungover in the morning, and when I would have a 15-minute break to go get food, I would go to the McDonald's because it's literally 7 feet away out the door. So I would do that, and it would always take way too long, and it would always be wrong. And I started using it as an excuse to show up to work late. Because I would go on my break and I'd be like hungover as fuck, and I'd be like, yeah, I know it was 20 minutes, but like it's McDonald's, And one day I got really high after work, after a day that I did that, and I posted a picture of what I had ordered at that, a picture of what I got. And I said, I used the Facebook algorithm against itself, and I changed the profile picture to the corporate logo, and I changed the header to exactly what the corporate McDonald's one was at the time. And I just posted McDurble for sale, 99 cents. That was the initial.
The McDurble. Why?
And it was.
You got to bring back the McDurble.
Yeah, right. Oh, the McDurble is real. The McDurble's OG. So really what it came down to was I woke up the next day, and then it had like an absolutely astronomical amount of likes and shares. Mind you, before this time, I was also, fucking with other pages and monikers and anonymous identities in the meme realm. But this is the one that surprised me. And at this point, I think that I didn't know about Worst By at the time, or Sean Speasy, who is just one of the most amazing creators out there. But when I even saw what he was doing after I had gotten any type of clout or whatever, I was not really in this world to this degree. And so I started finding out about all these spin-off accounts and all these different people doing product spoofs, and what it came down to was I was like, okay, this is cool. I can relate with these other creators and continue to do really stupid shit.
I think that's fascinating, because where you're at now versus where you were at when the page really started to pop off is that you've kind of, I feel like you've owned the clout. You've made it work for you in a way that has carried your artistic, drive and the message that you may have had that was not at the forefront of McDonald's when it started. Beef Sugar for Munch was not. It didn't really have a whole lot of subtext. It had kind of an anti-capital, or it had a way of turning marketing language against itself. But now it seems like it's very overt language that is very clear what your message is. But I'm just wondering, how did you go? I mean, obviously you're an artist behind all this. How did you go from before your meme making journey as a musician and an artist into memes, and then kind of, it seems like you have an arc now where you're coming back to something like that again, with like the cocaine capitalism mirrors and all the, it's almost like an art project, even though it's under the same, it still seems to go under the brand of this fake McDonald's company. It's fitting, is there anything underneath that came through all the meme work that's still resonating now?
Well, yeah, there's a few points that I think I can take from what you said. The first point I want to address is the fact that uh, as an artist, I never know what the fuck I'm doing. Right? Any artist never knows what the fuck you're doing, and any art teacher that's gonna tell you that you should know what to do, then just like punch him in the head, like commit a crime about it. Like I'm very antithetical to normal.
As a parody, though, right? Because we're on a
I mean,
live stream. He's just as a parody.
don't be violent in real
Don't
life.
actually do it, but the idea of doing it as a parody is very funny.
Right. I mean, never do anything unless you're gonna, everything I do on the internet, I consider legally a parody of my own self as a soul or whatever you want to call it. Right. So like all this shit is like I can't be charged for it in a court of law to the all the lists that I'm on or whatever. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm
Phil
drifting
told me
off.
to say that, by the way. He basically Phil is the lawyer for the Chill Neil show. He told me to say that.
Well, listen, what I do want to address is that, first of all, shout out to my homie Augustus Palante, who I'm working on these mirrors with. This is an old Philly homie. I've always had this vision of making things regardless of why or how, and I think that that's sort of a premise that is art fundamentally. It is making something out of nothing, no matter what. So as far as the like corporate spoofing, this is something that I sort of have always enjoyed. There's a lot of terms that we could reach back into, like spubby, or like culture jamming, or spoonerisms, or there's a lot of historical things that are real that I draw a lot of inspiration from, and that's the abstraction of the English language and the antithesis of advertisement. Like, I don't know, my whole view of things is that we're recognizing all these images around us all the time, and any opportunity to make someone look twice is an opportunity to plant a seed of something good, ideally.
Absolutely. And that leads me to something that I wanted to ask you that I've already actually been thinking about while while we were talking about that subject, is that there's almost like a loop back effect happening. Like, what do you think about the friends and the followers that have fallen into like a fake, like, stand of McDonald's, stand of Burger King? There's like a rivalry for the fake brands. I think that's hilarious. And some of it is in fun, but some of it I've seen is actually like, does not seem like it's a joke. Like, some people really stand like in that psychotic way the fake brands. Like, what is your read on that?
Well, listen, I will say that, like, even, I mean, again, yeah, shout out to Kurger Bing, another OG. Like, I mean, you yourself, even like the way that you approach things, like Spetta, like, first of all, Spetta is just, I want to take a second to reach back into that, because Spetta is a genius. I've met him in real life, as I have in you, and this is amazing to be in this kind of circle. But this whole Illuminati thing that we've done, lots of people tapping into this, like, like you're saying, people getting really emotional about like certain clout things or whatever. To me, it never matters. I never really see it that way. But I know how internet things can communicate, and my entire art viewpoint is to just piss people off, or just like shock value, like, what the fuck am I reading? Which it's, that's how I feel when I see a McDonald's advertisement, or when I'm trying to watch YouTube and I see some shit come up. I'm like, I want to fucking kill somebody. And then I just put that into an advertisement and flip it on its head and say, hi, this is a McDonald's advertisement about, murdering politicians. And that's how I feel when I see a goddamn McDonald's commercial, when I'm trying to watch something, when I'm like trying to learn a new task or something. I don't know.
I think you have succeeded, because I've been in your group, the McDonald's Happy Meal Gang, on Facebook, and I've seen the fanaticism that people have for the brand.
That's the OG shit, because you know that original Facebook page was deleted, but that group is really the root of anyone who's seen my stuff for as long as that's been a thing. Like that's really that OG shit.
Shout out to Andy Billings, because I think he's one of the funniest people in the group. That he would always be posting complaints about the McDonald's on 42nd Street, and I mean that shit never left me, man. I always think about the McDonald's on 42nd Street. I don't understand. Like, Andy was trying to get his son's birthday party there, but they wouldn't let him do it, and it was a whole thing, man. McDonald's Happy Meal gang. Love y'all. Well, Dalton, man, thank you so much for being here. It's a true honor, a pleasure, and I just, I can't express the joy and the feelings I have about getting to share this little time together on the internet. Can I get you to come back on the show sometime?
Oh, of course. You already know.
All right. I'll have my people reach out to your people, which is just me.
I could I gotta check my schedule. I'm pretty.
I'll have Phil call you.
With COVID and all and being unemployed, I really you know that episode of SpongeBob where he's like running through the filing cabinets? That's me. Like that's I'm clocking in and out of that every day. So I got to manage the files that are in my brain, download the updated version of the Matrix.
Minute by minute, day by day. Well, speaking of time and weeks, so next week we have our friends coming on the show, some more meme fellows. In fact, Mike Fellows will be on the show, memeing into the void on Instagram. But Mike is all over the place. The dude is a beast as far as a joke writer, a meme creator, but also the Illuminati homie, George Pira, a.k.a. Dr. Photograph, will be on the show. So y'all make sure you tune in next week. We're going to see some new faces, some new meme conversations. Dalton, man, thank you again so much. It's my pleasure.
Neil, they
to have
really
you
don't that we're the Illuminati, bro. We really running shit out here.
We really are, man. We got the eye in the triangle on the people. All right, well, guys, we got a performance from special musical guest Chill Neil. That's right, me. I'll be performing right after this commercial break, so stay tuned.
Extra Crispy Spronk is back and slapped harder than ever before. And if you're looking for that extra crunchy drink, McDonald's has you covered. Spronk will crack the crust on your coronavirus and charge your phone with just one slug. Extra Crispy Spronk is guaranteed to tickle your urethra from your lips to the tips of your dicks. Extra Crispy Spronk will have your shoes brimming with piss with just one taste. For a limited time only. Extra Crispy Spronk is back and slapped harder than ever before. And if you're looking for that extra crunchy drink, McDonald's has you covered. Spronk will crack the crust on your coronavirus and charge your phone with just one slug. Extra Crispy Spronk is guaranteed to tickle your urethra from your lips to the tips of your dicks. Extra Crispy Spronk will have your shoes brimming with piss with just one taste. For a limited time only, all extra large fountain drinks are just 69 cents. So bring your bitch ass down to McDonald's.
I'm Love the It.
Come on down to Weed Lake. The water's nice.
This commercial is officially endorsed by the Tourism Council for Weed Lake.
Ooh, what's up, y'all? Hope you're still with me. I think we had a short break in the stream, but we back. Shout out to Ron Spettacolare and Dalton Bauder. Thank you for joining me on the show. Love y'all. Let's make a tune.
Beef sugar for munch, I'm about to eat the whole thing up. Beef sugar for munch, I'm about to eat the whole thing up. Beef sugar for munch, I'm about to eat the whole thing up. Beef sugar for munch, I'm about to eat the whole thing up. Ooh. Let me hit them flim fly, put them in the air fry. Beef sugar for munch, I'm about to eat the whole thing up. Beef sugar for munch, I'm about to eat the whole thing up. Beef sugar for munch, I'm about to eat the whole. Can't nobody stop me from eating a supersized fry by myself. Double quarter pounder with cheese. You know I'm about to eat the whole damn thing. No, I can't sleep if I don't eat it, man.
Alright, shout out to everybody. Thank you for tuning in tonight. It's been another fantastic show with a lot of beautiful guests. Thank you for letting me jam out with you here for a moment. It feels so good. Technology working for the most part. But we'll be back next week with a couple more friends and a lot more good times. Much love to y'all. We'll see you next week.